Hayes Arcade. Cade. We're live, pal. I'm not editing a goddamn thing. We're about to watch SummerSlam 2003, the Elimination Chamber. Probably during this era, the worst Elimination Chamber of all time because of the ending, because it was blah, it was mid. But we're going to react to this, watch this right now. Let's ring the bell. Ding, 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 ding. All right, Finkel. God rest his soul. But get to the damn match. Here we go. Evolution. One of my favorite theme songs. Evolution. Oh my God, this is so baller. As Randy Orton, a young Randy Orton, makes his way to the ring. No tattoo sleeves. Looks like a complete prick. Which he was probably at the time. From a porch, allegedly. Randy Orton making his way. Just think, a year after this, a year later, SummerSlam 2004, he wins the world title. Never would have thought. But we got Randy Orton here, part of Evolution, that has Triple H, Ric Flair, and Batista. Miss Jim Ross. Well, a motivated Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler on commentary. SummerSlam 2003. I wasn't even watching the product at this time. This was after Stone Cold became a GM and Rock left for Hollywood again. So I didn't give a damn. And here comes Kevin Nash. But somebody got a haircut. Kevin Nash with the god awful haircut. I think he did it for a movie. I think it might have been what was that Chris Rock in an Adam Sandler movie? Last something. I was going to say that Last Scout or something. It was some football movie. The Longest Yard. There you go. Kevin Nash, was he ever motivated to wrestle? Like, it just seemed like I don't know if he ever cared, like I don't know, he just, God. I just don't think he ever cared. Like, ever. outside of like creating the NWO and making sure that was legit, outside of that, did he really ever care? Ever about his match, about what was going on? And here comes the game. Triple H. Here he comes looking Triple H with biker shorts. Oh, I'm scared of you now. Oh my God. Triple H in biker shorts. Oh my God, I'm so afraid. No facial hair. Oh my God, it just looks what? When it would come to Rico Fashion Police, or what was it? Not Rico. Who I'm thinking? Rico was too, but was it Tyler Breeze and Fandango? Febreze, I think is what they call him. Fandango, Tyler Breeze, Febreze, Fashion Police. Just no facial hair, biker shorts. I mean, could you look like a Mark or a Jabroni any more than you do right now? This is probably the worst era of Triple H. 02 to 03. No Rock, no Austin. Undertaker's on the other brand. He legit just has the cojones to do whatever he wants at this point. Shawn Michaels don't care. He just is glad to wrestle again. Okay. I believe Triple H was like injured during this time. And instead of just dropping the belt, he's like, no, I'm just going to push through it. I'm the game. I'm a push through it. They need me. And here comes Goldberg. Just came into the company maybe, what's it, from April to August. How many months is that? 4 months early. 4 months earlier. Rely, pal. 4 months earlier, as he makes his walk as only he can walk. Making his walk to the ring is probably the greatest entrance outside of The Undertaker. Just a badass entrance. No security though, but he will have that fire. So Goldberg, I believe during this time, everybody thought, well, of course Goldberg's going to win the world title. He's the a guy right now. Like I said, there's no Rock, no Austin. We don't really have a real face on Raw in 2003 at this point. Triple H got rid of Booker and RVD as Goldberg slips and they don't show it. I'm kind of disappointed. Come on, man. Nothing wrong with seeing Goldberg slip. Anyway, yeah, so there was like no Rock, no Austin. Booker T got buried. RVD got buried by Triple H. So there legit was no real big face on Raw in 2003 at this time. As Goldberg looks at Triple H like, you son of a bitch. You're going to freaking screw me in this match. Steal all my heat. Wind up stealing all my heat, so when I win the title, nobody's going to care. And they ain't going to say I didn't draw any money. So, yeah, Goldberg was the right place at the right time. They should just put the belt on him and just had him run with the place for a while. And this match just completely kills everything. Oh, here goes Jericho. I can't remember. Was he? I think he was still. This is after him and Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania. Like Jericho was in this. I can't remember what was Jericho going through at this time. Cause it's after Shawn Michaels. I'm trying to think. '03. I know the following WrestleMania he had Christian, so I want to say he was in a tag team with Christian or something like that. I don't know. That basically explains Jericho's year. Like between WrestleMania to WrestleMania, between that time, like he just wasn't in the main event picture really. He wasn't really doing anything crazy. He just was there. I know. You know what? Yeah, he was a Christian, and then that's when he did the whole Trish thing. But that was like near the end of the year, beginning of '04. So yeah, this time Jericho was just there. Here comes the boyhood dream. HBK, just a year prior, made his return to wrestling. A lot of people didn't think they would ever see him wrestle again. HBK, the greatest in-ring performer of all time. Oh, man. Shawn Michaels with hair. Oh, my God. I can say that for almost everybody in this match. Oddly enough, Triple H is the only one that looks natural without hair. I never thought that would be the case. Jericho should always have hair. Shawn Michaels, probably can't grow anymore. Should always have hair. Nash should always have hair. Orton, you know what? Orton doesn't really need hair at this point. Yeah, this is your fashion tips. I'm really more worried about fashion than this actual match. As we start this match off with Jericho, HBK, once again a quick little rematch of WrestleMania 19. 5 years later, they would have probably the best feud of 2008 and in wrestling. Chris Jericho was always weird to me because Chris Jericho, like he was a main eventer, but was he really? Like he just, for every reason, like you put him in a main event, it's like, okay, yeah. But like, is he really believable as a top guy? He just never, until he made his return in '07 and like really found his niche in '08. Jericho never just was believable as a main event guy to me. Even though he had the talent, he just I think just his persona. I don't know. It just always will be remembered as a guy that was going in on Stephanie McMahon, and then he wound up becoming like Stephanie McMahon's little bitch, and then he went to being good, but then went bad again, and then I don't know. Anyway, as we start this match off with a little bit of chain wrestling, I'm not really looking to do any play by play. I'm not a play by play guy or a storyteller. You guys tell stories. Yeah, but during this time, it was 2003. Yeah, so Rock left. So once Rock left, I was kind of out. I wasn't really paying attention to the product like that. I didn't really care much. I didn't have a guy. I mean, the only guy I would have had was see, he was on SmackDown. Angle. Oh, Smack! We're having a Smack Fest here between Jericho and Shawn Michaels. Um, yeah, I didn't really have a guy. I mean, I guess the closest person I could have had to a guy was Shawn, but I didn't really grow to like really appreciate Shawn to like I want to say to like that Kurt Angle feud when they started like really building up like Shawn Michaels really was the shit. Like before this, he was like known as the HBK kid, But it wasn't until like WrestleMania 21 when he was like, I'm Mr. WrestleMania. And he was like, I guess so, yeah. I guess he is Mr. WrestleMania. Let me start really looking into this Shawn Michaels guy. So, but yeah, before that, let's see, on SmackDown you had Kurt Angle and Brock. I didn't really care for Brock. Kurt Angle, I liked him, but he was always better as a heel. So I didn't really have, and Taker, probably Taker was the only one like I really had an attachment to, but Taker always was put in dumb feuds. So I really, and who is this? Orton is out the pod, the third person in this match, and what the hell is Orton doing? And he does I don't know what you call it, a crossbody off the top rope to Shawn Michaels. The blue chipper there, that's the old blue chipper. Nice job, man. Randy Orton might be the most natural wrestler. Like, just naturally, his movement is better than anything I've probably ever seen. But yeah, I didn't really have a guy. So '03, once Rock left, I was basically like, all right, I'm done. Like, I'll just watch periodically, and then it wasn't until when did I start watching it again? I don't even know. But yeah, around this time, '03, '03, this was a weird time. It was just a weird time. Uh, I don't think they even knew where they wanted to go, in what direction they wanted to go in. There was no new era like in the early '90s after Hogan. That's what they should have did. I mean, they put nice. What do they call it? Inzaguri or Inzuzuki, something like that. They put everything behind Brock, only for Brock to leave 6 months. Like 6 months after this. Oh God. They put everything like behind Brock. And then Orton wasn't established yet, Batista wasn't established yet, Cena was established yet. So you're basically just relying on Triple H and Kurt Angle to carry both shows. Just a weird time as Orton is stomping a mud hole in Jericho and walking in there dry. And Orton goes with RKO and gets hit. I'm not good. I'm not a play-by-play guy. I don't know the names and name the moves. Not hip toss. Is it hip toss? Not hip toss. Thrown over the top rope onto the steel mesh outside. I ain't gonna lie to you. Most upgrades to these type of matches I usually don't like. But I really like how they made the Elimination Chamber now like more of a. They made it more of a theatrics, I guess you could say, like more aesthetically appealing. You know, and they made it bigger. The pods look clean. Does everything look more cleaner? And I know this type of match is supposed to look rough and all that thing. But I kind of like how they updated the Elimination Chamber and made it just everything looks more clean. Like I don't know how else to say it. 4, 3, 2. I don't remember who's the next. I can't remember who the next one. Might be Nash. Is it Nash? It is Nash. And here goes the two moves of doom: the elbow, forearm. Oh God. No, I really don't hate Nash. Nash was never. You don't. Nobody said, "Let me watch the best of Nash matches." Matchers. This is live, pal. We're live. The best of Nash matches. Like it ain't gonna happen. He has. Oh man, Jericho's getting his monkey ass whipped. Nash. Trying to think. I saw like a Shawn Michaels match in '96. And the Goldberg match was pretty good. It started K98 until the finish. But outside of that, like Nash never had the greatest of matches. He just kind of was the same. Oh my gosh. And Jericho is getting his face raked against the cage or the steel. I believe it was Jericho versus. I want to say it was Jericho versus Nash at like Judgment Day. Hair versus hair match. I believe that's how they had Nash lose his hair. So now he looks like the freaking wife of Drago on Rocky 4. Oh man, this is so horrible. I can't believe they had Nash come back, and maybe that's why I don't like him because I know I said I don't like him. In terms of a wrestler, as a personality, he's awesome. As a promo, he's the best. I just don't care for him as a wrestler. I can't believe they had Nash come back. Are they screaming, "Oh, sweet chin music"? And Nash is done. It was only in the match for maybe a hot cup of coffee, which I saw Bischoff would throw on Eddie Guerrero or Benoit if he could. Yeah, and that's basically Nash. Wasn't in the match. Wasn't even in the match longer than 90 seconds. He said, "I'm gonna collect my check," and I think this is the end of Nash. I don't think Nash comes back to WWE until he goes into the Hall of Fame. He goes to TNA after this, and I want to say, oh, it might have been the same year actually. They did the Kings of Wrestling. Jeff Jarrett, Scott Hall, and Nash, and I believe he goes to TNA after this. But anyway, countdown is on. I believe is a Triple H. Triple H is now the 5th person in the match and on his way out the pod. It's sweet chin music. Gotta love Sean. As soon as Triple H comes out the pod, and Ric Flair is going crazy. Oh my God. Look at Ric Flair with a full head of hair. Oh, why am I so obsessed with these people's hair? Ric Flair with a full head of hair, good shape. Oh my gosh. This is really like almost 20 years ago. And now Kevin Nash is just going to start jackknifing people. Yeah. But yeah, I believe this is the last we see of Nash until, at least in WWE. So, but what I was getting to is I can't believe they had Nash come back to be like the big main eventer versus Triple H for the title when it should have been Booker T. It should have been Booker T beating Triple H for the title at WrestleMania, and then there you can do whatever you want. I don't care. And now people are just like legit. I think the legit people I really think they just want to see Goldberg and maybe Shawn Michaels. Like this. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah. Well, I say this: 1, 2, and foot on the rope by Orton. But 2 and foot on the rope by Jericho. So both Jericho and Orton put their foot on the rope after they get jackknifed by Kevin Nash. And then Triple H, Sweet Chin Music to Triple H by HBK. I believe they did that because I can't even remember. Did Triple H get any offense in this match? I believe he basically, once again, because he was injured, I don't remember him doing anything in this match. And he's your world champion, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, it really should have been Booker. What's crazy is Booker's not even in this match. I believe Booker, right after his feud with Triple H, went to back to the IC mid card title picture. It was like, wow. So he's not even in this match. Just 6 months after WrestleMania. So that kind of tells you what's going on. RVD, what was RVD doing? I believe RVD was feuding with Kane after Kane, put his mask off. Mask off. Mask off. Here goes Goldberg. And he's going to start probably legit injuring people right here. Oh, you gotta love it. And here goes one of Goldberg's sickest moves. Like a super press into like a body. Oh, that's one of the most sickest moves. Into like a body slam. I don't know what you even call that. Like, how do you mess up Goldberg in WWE? Like, legit, you don't have to do anything. He doesn't even have to talk. All you gotta do is just kill people. It's the easiest thing. And spear to Orton, and he probably should be out of here. 1, 2, 3, and I believe Goldberg is probably gonna start wasting guys. And Jericho with a drop kick off the top rope to Goldberg, and Goldberg's probably I don't even think it got to a 2 count. And Goldberg's probably gonna get Jericho out of here quick with the quickness. Wait a minute, Shawn Michaels. Oh, I thought he was going to do switch in music, but I don't think so. Turn around, Goldberg. There you go. I really wish they would have did a Shawn Michaels Goldberg feud. Just to for Goldberg to be like this is how you work. Like, give Goldberg Shawn Michaels. It was like, this is how you work, pal. Like, we're not doing this just kick punch. Like, let me learn your psychology. Like, let me learn your thing. And Goldberg spear. Goldberg spear through the pod. Through Chris Jericho. And I believe he's dead. I believe he is dead. We will be singing our eulogies, and somebody please make his obituary. Yeah, Jericho is dead, I believe. Legit. He is. Oh, let me see it. Let me. And Shawn Michaels nip up. Forget all that. Shawn Michaels nipped up. I don't care about anything else right now. As he's about to do the elbow off the top rope. Can he put it on him? There it is. I legit don't remember anything in this match outside of the end. So this is all good for me, and it's probably going to wind up getting speared, I guess. Probably right here. Here we go. Yup. And spear. Yeah. Yep. What it do? Ain't that what Ryback used to say before he became Goldberg 2.0? Yeah, we really should have got a Shawn Michaels Goldberg feud just for once. Like, Goldberg could have a 1, 2, 3, and Shawn Michaels is out of here. But yeah, I wish we could have had a Shawn Michaels Goldberg feud just so we could see Goldberg have a match with the only match that he really his greatest match, legit, was DDP Halloween Havoc, because it had a. Oh my God, he's just killed Jericho again with a spear. Um, how the hell do you have him? Anyway, we'll get to that in a second. His best match legit was with DDP Halloween Havoc because it had a story. 2, 3, and it wasn't even that long. It was maybe like if maybe a 15-minute match, but just he was in there with somebody that was going to map out the match. It's just, oh, man, really believe Goldberg could have really been really that guy if he just gave him more time to develop. Ric Flair is trying to lock Triple H in the pod. Oh my God, Ric Flair is a GOAT, and he's flipping off Goldberg. How can anybody ever hate Ric Flair ever, like ever in life? Ric Flair is the greatest ever to live. And here we go. Boom! And Goldberg breaks through the pod. This time it's not real glass. We have nothing to worry about, folks. This ain't real glass like he tried to do with the limo. Oh my gosh. And here he goes. An old fashioned whooping on Triple H right now. What are you doing, Earl? What are you doing? Like, it's no rules right now. Like, what the hell? Get off him, Earl. If you know what's good for you, Earl. There you go. Go back to work, Goldberg. There you go. Listen to the crowd. Everybody cheering Goldberg. They should have called an audible. Should have called an audible here and had him win here. Like, think about it. Goldberg comes in. Think about Goldberg coming in, beating 5 other guys to win the world title. Like, he's made. Like, I don't understand how you don't have him win. Like, I just don't get it. It makes no sense. What sense does it make for him to win on a B-level pay-per-view? Trying to go one-on-one. I'm about to say one-on-one with a great one. Trying to go, you know what? I'm about to watch that match now. Because I can't remember how that match, I haven't watched that match in a while. But yeah, like, going through Triple H in a mediocre match, like, Triple H ain't the guy as the, well, you're a Triple H fan. Triple H is not the guy to, like, really make a guy. Like, no, I love Triple H. When he's great, but when it's time to really, like, trying to make a guy, and here goes Triple H with the sledgehammer, and you basically just killed off the next 6 months of Raw right here. 1, 2, 3. So you pin Goldberg. Goldberg is now irrelevant, and you just pissed off the whole crowd. Triple H legit didn't get one move of offense in this whole goddamn match. All he had to do was hit Goldberg with a sledgehammer and won the match. Unfreaking believable. Unbelievable. 1, 2, 3 now. Unbelievable. What a maneuver. Man. I just don't get it. I really don't understand. And they try to kill Goldberg with the sledgehammer. I just can't believe they didn't. Triple H couldn't even work. I just don't get it. Like, this is the easiest thing. So now Goldberg loses. I think this is his first loss in the WWE. Right here, of course, it has to be the Triple H. And now they kill him on SummerSlam, your second or third biggest pay per view of the year next to Royal Rumble, and now the fans are just silent. Like there's nothing here. Like there's no heat. There's no angry. There's no. They're just like. There's just. Where's Batista? Where is he at? The crowd is legit just on their hands. They're just like they don't even have any reaction to this. Right, right, Jr. I'll be damned. Unbelievable. Why they legit gonna try to kill Goldberg here with a sledgehammer? They got Goldberg handcuffed to an elimination chamber. Triple H legit almost kills Goldberg with a sledgehammer. And the hush goes over the crowd. Mm, mm, mm. Another one bites the dust. Mm, mm, mm. And we're about to be out of here, folks. Triple H helps kill the business. As they show the replay of Ric Flair sliding Triple H a sledgehammer. Goldberg goes for the spear and gets sledgehammered and loses his first match in WWE for the world title. Goldberg is bloody. Triple H is bloody. Goldberg and Triple H legit only wrestled maybe 30 seconds. Oh, man. This should have been where Sting was like, I'm not coming here. It's Sting talking about, oh, The Rock said, who are you and who the blue hell are you? I didn't know if I wanted to come here or not. This should have gave you indication not to come, Sting. Not the freaking Rock. But we're out of here. SummerSlam 2003. I hope you had a great time. Na, na, na. Gonna have a good time. Hey, hey, hey. We're live, pal. We're out of here. Hayes Arcade.